FlintTalkRadio.com. You're tuned into the Ryan Eashoo Show. Want to welcome everybody today. Thanks for tuning in, streaming live with us. It's a good day in Flint, Michigan, and today I have the honor to introduce a good friend of mine, Chuck Dodge, in the studio. Chuck, welcome.
Thanks, Ryan. Glad to be here.
Pumped up. That's a intro to pump you up, isn't it?
Absolutely. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's roll.
Well, excellent. Thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome.
And for people out there listening today or watching us live, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, about a year and a half ago, I discovered what my dream was. I've always been interested in helping people. And my dream is to reignite that pioneering spirit within us. And it's the same spirit that founded this country. And part of that is being an entrepreneur and being a trailblazer and really taking control of your life. And so that's my goal, to allow that to happen within people and to help be a part of this transformation in Flint.
Sure. It's a very exciting time here in Flint, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's just like, it's out there. Now it's just a vision. What do you want? What do you want to create?
And I tell people that living in Flint today in 2009 is like living in Flint in 1909. Just all the excitement, the new stuff that's happening, the people that are involved, and just the idea of not knowing what's going to happen next is really exciting.
I agree with you. It's the difference between, there's two orientations that you can live life by. Reactive responsive, that's taking a look at what is and we respond and react to it, or the creative response. That is, like you said, there's the vision. There's nothing there. You get to make it up.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I brought you on the show today to talk about the Business Opportunity Expo. It's happening Wednesday, November 4th, 2009 from 3 to 5 p.m. or 6 to 8 p.m. Tell us a little bit about it, how to get started, and what is the Opportunity Expo?
Well, this actually came out of the Poverty to Healthy Living Summit that we did on October 10th. People were coming down to take a look at how they could maybe find work, change their mindset, eat healthier, and we thought, what can we do to take this one step further? So being a network marketer, and all network marketing is, it's having a home-based business where you get to call the shots, and you can market whatever product you want, because all it is a distribution system. Most of you probably know of Amway. Well, absolutely, they led the way, but there's so many products out there that people can offer to each other. So I thought, let's bring these companies together so people can actually choose and look at, hey, do I want to do Zango? Would I like to do prepaid legal? Would I like to do Amway?
Or Mona V.
Or Mona V. Absolutely. Or that other one that you said earlier.
We won't talk about that one on the air.
So there's a plethora of products out there and services, and we just wanted to have people talk to the folks that are in those businesses and say, hey, what's it like? What's your compensation plan? And what we did was we wanted to put this together, and none of these companies have more than a $100 startup. So you can start very inexpensively. Wow,
that's great. Now, who can come to the Business Opportunity Expo?
This is open to all of Ryan's listeners.
Do you have enough room?
Well, there's a lot of room there. Well, we're going to have 20 plus businesses on display, and anyone is welcome. There's no cost to come in to just take a look, and just bring your friends, come on out. And if you've been looking at an opportunity, or hey, you're out of work, come on out. We'll see what we can do to get you hooked up with somebody that might be able to work with you.
Well, that's great. And then what is the cost to attend the event?
To the public, no cost, but if you're a vendor, a mere $25. And there's two sessions, 3 to 5 and 6 to 8. There may be some folks that are working late and they come in early, or vice versa. And between that 5 and 6 period, that time slot, I've been thinking, I like the limelight and I like to speak, and I might just, myself and maybe some of the others will give maybe a 30-minute talk on leadership or how to get started in whatever business you want to undertake.
Oh, wonderful. And so that's happening November 4th, 2009, between 3 and 5 p.m. or 6 and 8 p.m. at the Second Generation Grand Ballroom on Richfield Road.
Absolutely. They could attend both if they wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's great. So if you're out there listening today and you're thinking, wow, my job isn't going the way I want, or I hate my boss, or you just want to make some extra money, this would be a great opportunity for people to attend.
Or you want to be the boss.
You want to be the boss. There you go.
Earlier I said that pioneering spirit. One of the things is, if you take a look at it, folks, there's a difference between an employee mindset and an entrepreneurial mindset. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that an employee goes to work, at the end of the week, they get paid. They have certain set hours they want to work. Well, our life is changing. So if you're your own boss, you can maintain whatever hours you want. You can even market on the internet or Facebook. I have a few friends on Facebook that I share ideas with.
You got thousands. Come on. I went to this guy's Facebook page and I'm like, wow, all these people, and you interact with them all. That's awesome.
Many of them. I'm now adding people that I really know.
Right. Now, to sum this expo up, it's basically an expo to get familiar with direct sales companies.
Direct sales, and don't let the word sale fool you. It's more about a relationship. If you go to the show and you see, and you really like it, you're going to leave there, and if your friend says, well, how was it? You're going to go, I really like that. This is the same way. If you have a product that you're offering to people and you like it, you're going to tell your friend, I really like it. They might say, hey, you seem to be pretty enthusiastic about that. Where do you get it? You go, well, glad you asked. You can get it from me. Yeah. So it's more of a relationship marketing than selling. As a matter of fact, selling is really downplayed here.
I agree with you. So besides the business expo here, I know you as a very positive, upbeat person. You know, every time I talk to you, you're positive. Some days I'm just in a funk, and I'll talk to him like, this damn guy just keeps talking all this positive stuff, and I'm having a really bad day. But you're also known for public speaking and inspirational speaking. Is that correct?
Absolutely. The name of my business is Making the Connection. And again, it goes back to the dream. I'm really involved with Toastmasters. That's gone on the backside bit, but I'm still helping people become better communicators, because that's where it's at. People say, well, I have this fear of public speaking. Well, I don't think that exists. I think you have symptoms, and you let that get in the way of really expressing who you are. So absolutely, we're collaborators to help each other get more out of our life. So absolutely.
Wonderful. For those of you who can't even talk today. It's been one of those days. For those of you who have just joined us, you're listening to the Ryan Eashoo broadcast. We're here with my guest, Chuck Dodge. We're here to take your phone calls if you want to ask Chuck a question or talk to him about the Business Opportunity Expo that's being held November 4th, 2009 at the Second Generation Grand Ballroom. You can. If you wanted to ask him any other questions, maybe something about you're having a tough time right now. He has a lot of good quotes too. I always go to his Facebook page and listen to his quotes and stuff. So if you want to talk to him about anything at all, give us a call. You can tune in at flinttalkradio.com or call us. We have lines open at 810-208-1854. And we received an email from John in Grand Blanc, and he says, Ryan, would you have your guests explain to me what the benefit of being in a direct sales company is, and who is able to join?
One of the biggest benefits of having, let's say, a home-based business versus just the direct selling piece is that the government really wants us to start businesses. Tremendous tax deductions. Many of the things that you are now paying taxes on could be tax deductible. We have two tax systems in America, one for the employee and one for the business owner. As the employee, we all know we get that W-2, and we look at our check stub, we see the government gets their money right now. As a business owner, you make your money, you get to deduct deductions that helped you create your business, whether it's printing cost, office cost, part of your cell phone, your utilities, even part of your mortgage. So having a home-based business is really, it gives you many tax benefits. Plus, in looking at whatever you're going to market, you're going to get to pick your product and something that you would enjoy offering your friends and relatives and other people as well. And you get to be your boss. Certainly there's some learning, there's a learning curve there, but that's really the big thing there is you get to be in charge.
Right. And you can make as much money as you want, or as little as money as you want. It just depends on your drive and how bad you want to go out there and knock on the doors or network or talk to people or really put your face out there in front of people.
Absolutely. Networking, or I like to call it developing relationships with people. I'm in the Flushing Chamber, Swartz Creek Chamber. You just show up and these folks, you just get to promote yourself. One of the things that I also do is when you go to those events, whether it's that or you join BNI, which is Business Network International, you need to have a 60-second personal commercial and a 30-second personal commercial. And I help people develop that because you only have a short period of time to tell people what you're doing. And after they're through talking with you, you want them to say, tell me more. So I really can work with people and help you get, present yourself with impact.
Wonderful. And for our viewers out there, how can they contact you if they want to have questions, they want to attend, or maybe they can't attend this event, but they want to just talk to you on the side about a certain issue?
Well, they can go to my Facebook page. I'll give you.
You're probably already a member of his Facebook page, but if you're not,
yeah, it's actually under Charles Dodge. Yeah, I've got about 4,750 connections out there, and I'm always putting motivational stuff out there because I pass it along from other people's pages. But my phone number is 810-342-8039. That's 342-8039. And my email is simply dodgeteaches@aol.com.
Excellent. We got a question from one of our chatters in the live streaming chat. The Twilight says to you, I would like to start an animal rescue group. Does Chuck have any suggestions for that?
An animal rescue group?
Yes.
If you're passionate about it, get real clear about that. And we've been mind mapping, networking. Yeah, we've been masterminding on the book Think and Grow Rich. The first thing is create a definiteness of purpose. And the second is create plans that can help you get there. When you know what your purpose is and your vision, you don't necessarily know all of it, but just put it out there and just have that inspired action and just move forward. Take a step in the dark on it.
Right. Another question is for John. He asks, hey, Chuck, for a person like me that has very little income and very little time and I'm confined to a wheelchair, would one of these direct sales opportunities work for me?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Being in a wheelchair and very little time, I don't know what's taking up your time, but I would say being in a wheelchair would help. Even though that's a disability, you certainly, if your mind is active, you have the most important part of who you are. Just because your body doesn't respond in a way that maybe mine does or Ryan's or John's, yes, absolutely. We can hook you up with something that will help put you in a direction that will help you create an internet business. If that's what that we can do, we'd be more than happy to help you with that.
Great. Another question from Jeremy and Burton. He asks, I'm an avid pot smoker. Was wondering if there's any multi-level marketing opportunities for that.
I don't know. I just was watching the news, and it looked like the federal government was going to let the states, if they had legalized marijuana in the state, they were going to leave them alone. But not yet. My suggestion is and don't start one.
Excellent. Any other questions? Let's see here. We have Twilight asks, hey, Chuck, how do I go about starting a rescue mission? You mentioned the need, but what steps do I need to take to get it open?
The first thing that would come to my mind is go to the SPCA and go to the Humane Society and take a look at how you might be able to coordinate efforts with them. Look at what's already in place that might be close to what you want to do. Right. And then find people who are passionate about that same purpose. And then get a few people on your side, and then that's the first place to start. And but you've got to be real clear about what the end result is.
Right.
And really don't worry about the process. Those are just a couple of action steps that you can take and collaborate with people who support and encourage your goal.
We have another question here. We have Afghan Maker. I don't know if that's the country or the blanket, but Nevertheless, Afghan Maker says, how can you be lovers if you can't be friends? You're the guy with all the answers, Chuck. How can you be lovers if we can't be friends?
I guess anything is possible except trying to slam a revolving door.
Good answer. Well, you want to get a last word in here? Tell people why they should come to the Business Opportunity Expo?
Well, first of all, just to come out and see what's there, meet some people, take a look at what products and services are available. If you're not interested in being in business for yourself, you might find some products or services there that could help you and your family. Myself, I offer prepaid legal, which is an opportunity to help people have access to the legal system under a membership. Other people do other things. So just come on out and have a good time and just see what can happen for you.
Excellent. Well, Chuck, I appreciate you being on the show, and we look forward to having you on the show in the future. And hopefully everyone will check out the Business Opportunity Expo. That's November 4th, 2009. There's 2 different times you can attend, either between 3 and 5 p.m. or 6 and 8 p.m. And that's located at 4437 Richfield Road, near the corner of Genesee Road, at the Second Generation Grand Ballroom.
And I did notice that you were going to attend the event.
I am going to be there.
All right.
I'm going to check it out.
Okay, there you go. You heard it. So if you want to see Ryan in person, autographs?
Autographs.
Okay, there you go.
We can talk Amway. We'll be back after this commercial break. And Chuck, I just wanted to let you know, drive safely, because accidents are... Never mind. We'll be back after this.
.net. Advertise on our network of urban mobile street signs and help out the less fortunate at the same time. Here's how it works. You place an order. We customize our signs with your message. We will take your pictures and movies of your signs in action and post the pictures and movies here and email copies to you. It's that easy. We use nice white boards, not cardboard. Your message appears at the bottom of the sign in bold letters. Our workers handwrite their messages, keeping with tradition. We patrol the routes to ensure our workers are manning their post. So next time you have to get the word out, think of us. Rentabum.net. Check out our website for rates.
Hey, this is Dangerous Lee, and I'm so happy that I'm finally on FlintTalkRadio.com. It's the place to be. Anyway, you gotta check out my show. It's called Ask Dangerous Lee Live, and me and my co-host Hassan Phenomenon do the damn thing every week, so don't miss it. If you want to catch it live, every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, but you definitely can check the podcast on FlintTalkRadio.com. Keep it dangerous.
If you've ever bought, sold, or traded anything on eBay, raise your right hand. Okay, hands down. If you've ever surfed eBay but never bid, raise your left hand. The point is, checking out online auctions is addictive, so why not take your addicted ass over to theauctionwatchers.com. That's auctions with an S, watchers.com. These guys have a really cool banner swap program for those of you auctioning items, and for the rest of us, there's some really killer stuff to bid on. Go check it out, auctionswatchers.com.
Have you ever thought about becoming a podcaster? Are you a talk show host that's looking for additional ways to get your message out? Are you a business that wants to expand its advertising to the ever-growing podcast listening audience? I have 3 words for you. Flint Talk Radio. At Flint Talk Radio, we have a professionally staffed recording studio located in Flint, Michigan that's sure to meet all your recording needs. Contact us for more information by going to flinttalkradio.com and click on the Contact Us link. That's flinttalkradio.com.
FlintTalkRadio.com. You're tuned into the Ryan Eashoo Show, and it's a pleasure to bring the next group of people in. We have the Flint community players here, Rusty Thomas and Carl
Mizell.
Mizell.
Not Yourzel. Mizell.
Welcome to the broadcast.
Well, thank you, Ryan.
We're glad to have you guys here.
Happy to be here.
So you guys are putting on the hair program.
Yeah, it's hair.
Hair.
the musical.
Okay.
Show started in 1968, and it's just a bunch of hippie kids going, hell no, we won't go.
Really?
It was all about Vietnam at the time, and it's just a bunch of kids being free spirits and going, there's got to be a better way. Pretty much like kids now.
I was just gonna say it's right now it's in the midst of a very successful revival on Broadway. Won the Tony Award for Best Revival, and if you look at it, you can draw a lot of parallels between then and now. There was a never-ending war. People were against this war, and there was a generation that was just completely lost and looking for something different. And they just did not believe that the way that their parents were pushing them was the way.
Right. And actually, there was a revival here a while back, shortly after the Iraq War started. And that revival was all about Iraq as opposed to Vietnam. Now, I think the way it's on Broadway right now, it's all about Vietnam. And the way we're doing it, it will be all about Vietnam.
Yeah, the Broadway revival is the original production. The music's it's kind of got more of a reggae feel in the music now, but...
Apparently we have a call.
We do. That keeps you awake.
It does. Holy crap.
Yeah. Is that how it was?
Yeah.
Super Talk?
On Super Talk, no. I was the only one that heard the phone ring.
There was a light.
And all the host saw was a light flashing.
I was hoping to hook up like a cord to our chairs and have electroshock therapy, where people could
Yeah,
zap
exactly.
you.
The guests are falling asleep. Zap them right now.
You got a caller?
Hello?
Hello,
you called into the Ryan Eashoo show?
I did. Hello, Ryan.
Who's calling?
My name is Helen.
Hi, Helen. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I was going to ask your guests if there's going to be a nude scene in Hair, as was in the original.
We knew somebody was going to call in for that.
I had the over-under at 5 minutes, so I
think you win.
I win. I picked the under. You want to take this one, Rusty?
Sure. Helen will tell you like we tell everybody. You're going to have to buy a ticket.
Yes.
But I do buy tickets.
Well, then come on.
You won't be did you happen to go to the production of the Full Monty last year?
I did.
Sounds like a season ticket holder, maybe.
Yeah. Did you see me there?
Well, Yes.
She's starting to stutter a little bit.
Yeah, I think she did see the show.
I think I have to go now. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank
you, Ellen. Thank you.
But seriously, the nude scene, you're just going to have to come see the show to decide, because truth be told, we don't really know. The original cast didn't know.
It just happened.
It just kind of happened one day.
It wasn't even written.
No, it's nowhere in the script does it say cast get naked.
There is a portion where you're supposed to be lit on fire.
Yes, I at one point am set on fire, but I think we've taken that out because I need to do the next show.
Actually, I think the word they use is immolated. It's actually very famous.
Yes,
the monk is immolated.
So it's not if we do it and if we don't do it. It's just all kind of organic. And it's not just so people get to go, ooh, look, naked people. It's all part of the be free type of thing.
But let's be honest here, the naked people sell more tickets.
It does.
Right, Carl?
As a matter of fact, it does. We actually, when I was in the production of the Full Monty, and several times we had almost entire rows taken up by members of the Red Hat Society. And
I love. You think he's joking?
No, I know he's not, because some folks may recognize me from comedy clubs around town, and Red Hat ladies are the dirtiest women you ever saw in your life. They are hilarious.
You said dirty.
Dirty. You can comedians start telling the dirtiest sexual jokes ever, and you'd expect the little Red Hat ladies to be, oh no. They're laughing and rolling and whipping out dollar bills.
Every time, and it didn't matter. I mean, you saw some of the guys who were in the cab. I mean, Jason,
Yeah, there are guys you did not want to see naked in the cab.
Every time somebody took off any article of clothing, they had these little plastic hand clappers. Every time, ow!
That's hilarious.
That's awesome.
Sounded like
Yeah.
horny rattlesnakes in the audience.
But more than a nude scene, it's just a fun show about here we are. We're here to have fun and to be free, and there's a message to it.
And the message is
Live long and prosper.
and
Pretty much it.
Say no to war.
Say no to war. Be good. Let the sun shine in.
The songs, some of the songs are some of the most well-known from Broadway, especially Hair kind of took it from the golden age of like Pal Joey and High Button Shoes
In Oklahoma.
And Hair pushed it forward with the song Hair, Aquarius, Flesh Failures, which is actually better known as Let the Sun Shine In.
Right.
And I had a point. Completely lost it.
You're going to hear music that you recognize.
You're going to hear a lot of music you recognize.
I'm 42. Carl's
31.
31. So, and actually, some of the kids in the show are 20ish, and they know the songs.
The youngest cast member is 14.
Is 14.
14, wow.
And she knows the songs.
So are you both in the play?
Yes.
We're both in the show. It opens November 12th at the Bauer Theater.
Okay.
It runs the 12th, 13th, and 14th.
And 15th.
And 15th?
Is
there a Sunday show?
Opening week is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And then the next weekend, it closes on the 22nd. So whatever that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is.
Okay.
20, 21st, 22nd.
Yep. The evening shows are at 8 p.m.
The Sunday shows are at 2:30.
Yep.
You can call the Whiting Ticket Center. The show is at Bauer Theater.
Okay.
But you can call the Whiting Ticket Center at 810-237-7333.
And what do tickets run? What are the prices?
$18.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, it is.
It's funny that you mentioned that because I actually can provide an even better deal to any of your listeners who are students of Baker, Kettering, Mott, or U of M Flint.
Really?
The Flint Community Players through November 6th are offering student season passes where for $35 you can get 4 tickets. You can get 1 ticket to each of the 4 remaining shows, which you'll get is a punch card with 4 punches. If you want to get 4 tickets to Hair, you can get 4 tickets to Hair for $35. That's about $8.50 a ticket.
Wow, what a deal.
So if any of your listeners want to get a hold of me, the best way to do it is through Facebook.
Okay.
I'm a friend of yours on Facebook.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yep.
So if you want to push them my way, or if anybody wants to just look me up, my name is CarlMizell. Carl Mizell. Look for me. Contact me. You have to be a student of one of those 4 universities: Baker, Mott, Kettering, or U of M Flint.
Okay. And I'll have you post something on my Facebook page too, so listeners can go there and check it out and get more information as well.
There you go.
So what about, there's a lot of music in here. What about you guys doing a little music here on the Ryan Eashoo Show for listeners?
Let's see here. Well,
Because they like that kind of stuff.
I don't know what a piece of work is, man. Enough. What
is that?
We got Flirt Princess with us.
Hi, Flirt Princess.
Oh, she's gone.
Oh,
I just seen her. She was on her live cam right here. Did you see that? Wow, Flirt Princess, come back.
Come back. Anybody named Flirt Princess is welcome on any show that I'm on.
Even if you look like me and you're named Flirt Princess, I got to talk to you.
Well, no, I do have my standards. They're low, but I have my
I'm
standards.
talking about me.
okay.
This isn't about you.
Oh, gotcha.
No, it's you see, if we did that, we'd be undermining the tribe aesthetic of Hair, and
Yeah.
like how I wrangled out of that.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, songs.
This is my
So Let the Sunshine In, you mentioned that.
Well, yeah.
Give us a couple chords.
Unfortunately, none of the big songs we actually sing lead to.
none of the big songs. No,
Yeah.
you have.
I have
Because Rusty Thomas is the Lon Chaney of the Flint Community Players. How many different parts do you play?
I'm playing something like 4 different characters.
I count 5.
Do you count 5?
I counted 5. I counted Walter,
which is my main character.
Margaret,
Then I'm playing Margaret Mead.
Wow.
a dad,
A dad,
A principal.
a principal,
and a 1,000-year-old
and a
monk.
1,000-year-old monk. Chinese monk.
You got 5 parts.
Yes.
People must hate you, Rusty.
Well,
Because the audition is like this Rusty's in each audition.
Yeah.
I want that part. I want that part. How many other parts are out there?
You know what? The one part they wouldn't let me play is Shirley. So
there are several people who like I play the role of Wolf, but then I also play a monk.
yeah. So everybody in the tribe except for one character. Well, no, even Claude. Everybody plays a different part sooner or later.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Ulysses S. Grant I play.
Yes,
so there's six.
Six. Wow.
Yeah. And we have a girl that plays John Wilkes Booth, and a black girl that plays Abraham Lincoln. And I play U.S. Grant as a Southerner.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would be during the scene, the segment of the show known as The Trip.
Yes. And then we have another cat who plays Clark Gable who can't do a Clark Gable to save his life. So
no song.
Yes,
People
we're not
sing.
Are they okay?
Do you want to maybe take a unison shot at like the opening of Flesh Failures?
Oh, geez, if I can remember the lyrics, yes.
We starve, look at one another short of breath.
Okay, you go ahead and get started.
We starve, look at one another short of breath, walking proudly in our winter coats, wearing smells from laboratories, facing a dying nation.
There you go.
There you
That's
go.
all you're getting.
Good job, you guys. Thank you.
Then we don't even. That's not even us.
No, we don't even do that part.
No,
You know?
that's not. No,
So-
that would be the venerable Jesse Glenn.
Yes.
So you guys can sing. We know that.
Yeah. If you've seen me at, you've also seen me at karaoke clubs doing stuff. So
No, you've got. I'm looking forward to seeing you and Jesse do What a Piece of Work Is, man. So it's a beautiful song. It's actually Shakespeare.
yeah, the lyrics are taken from Shakespeare, and we do it as a madrigal. It's kind of a what a piece of work is man, how noble his vision.
And
Now my listeners want me to ask you. I want to walk on for hair.
You know what? You may get your chance. It depends on where you're sitting.
yes, that's.
I have hair.
That's
You
very
do
true.
have hair.
Did you see my afro? I don't know if you guys noticed that.
I have seen your afro on your MySpace
Yes.
and my Facebook, and
Went to the vampire ball this weekend, and I was a 70s vampire, and my hair was about this big.
I have.
I got a man perm.
I was just gonna say, but a semantical question: can you really have an afro as a Caucasian man?
I don't know. That's a good question.
so
I think it's just a fro.
it's just a fro,
Just a fro. Maybe I'm.
or maybe it was a Jew fro.
So for our listeners out there, could I really have an afro since I'm Caucasian? That's a good.
I just like.
What's the phone number? Call in.
208-1854. We want to know. Legally, do I have a afro,
Yeah,
or is it just a fro?
I think it's just a bad haircut. Not this one. I meant the fro.
I got a lot of compliments on my fro.
Like
Afro.
I can talk about anybody having a bad haircut.
I'm not-
Look at this.
Do you have to have hair to be in hair?
Well, let's see. I have been growing mine out. It's getting longer. I'm gonna have a wig. Obviously, the beard is real.
And
I don't think it's a pull on it. A little bit rough.
So glad I have my
dude,
headphones
you've
on.
got to learn to pop that thing down. No, who taught you to do radio?
So glad my headphones were off for
See
that.
what I go through?
I know, man. Holy crap. But and actually my hair was longer than yours just before this show, but I was in another show and had to get it cut.
Really?
And so I was like, "Wow."
It was unfortunate. I got my hair, whatever you want to call it, man perm, we'll call it.
Yeah.
And I was walking
Hello?
through.
Hello.
Hello?
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 1 second.
Hold on. Wait for us to go, hello, caller. Like we're Larry King.
Yes.
You're on the
So anyways, I'm walking through Walmart with this afro, and people are just looking at me, and little kids like, look at her, look at his hair, look at his hair. I loved it because everyone's like looking, they're laughing, I'm just like,
Oh, that's great.
Walking. Hello, caller.
Hi, I'm here.
You're tuned in
Hello?
to the Ryan Eashoo Show. Who's calling?
This is Tanya.
Tanya, welcome to the air.
Good afternoon.
On
I just
the air.
wanted to say that I think an afro is not a haircut; it's a lifestyle, and anyone
That's a life choice.
it's a lifestyle that you want to have, the afro lifestyle.
Well, that's true. I guess you're...
Did you have the big high platform shoes with the goldfish floating around inside?
No goldfish. But
No goldfish.
You know, Ryan looked like the Lost with Brady. You know,
Lost Brady.
Cousin Ryan. No, Tanya, I think you make a very valid point. So, based on Tanya's judgment, you had an afro.
Excellent.
Yes, I think so.
Thank you, Tanya.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for
Thanks,
calling
hon.
in.
Bye.
Am I Ron Burgundy? That's what I was asking. Am I Ron Burgundy?
I used to. Never mind. I'm not going to go there.
Am I?
Yeah, judging by what little I know about your family, because you're related to people I grew up with, you could probably rock an afro.
Ouch. Oh,
We had,
Thank you for calling Victor Gallia's law office. This is Helen. How can I help you?
Yes, this is the Ryan Eashoo show. You just called.
Yes, I did.
Hi, Helen.
Hi.
We don't know why we're talking to you now.
Hi.
The phone just rang.
But tell Victor Rusty said hi.
And Carl. We both
How
love
did you
Victor.
guys figure that out?
Well,
Yes, I will. And
it just
you should
rang.
really let Ryan do a walk-on, honest.
No, we will. But we were just sitting.
walk on.
We were just sitting here, and the phone rang, and you answered. Said the office of Victor. Is it Gallia or Gallia? I never knew how to pronounce it. Gallia.
I would
Golly,
say Gallia too.
I always just call him the Maltese Beast.
do you want to talk to him, too? I can put him on.
Oh, please
Sure,
do.
put them on.
We've totally taken over your show, Ryan.
That's okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Thanks, Helen.
As I said before, it's not my show, it's your show.
Oh, bless your heart. That's right. Okay, so now, hey, Vic, it's Rusty.
And Carl.
And Ryan Eashoo.
Carl.
And Ryan Eashoo is sitting here. It's really his show, but we don't care.
You're on the Ryan Eashoo show live.
Hi, Ram. Yeah,
Hi.
good to see you. I was kind of watching on Helen's computer, too.
Oh, were you? Oh, then you know your employees are wasting time on the internet.
You guys look good.
Thank you, Victor. But not as good as you, baby.
That's right, man. So you going to come see the show?
Well, of course I'm going to come to the show.
Of course you are. You're on the board of directors. You have to.
I can't. Yeah, well, I got all my full Monty buds in there, too. So.
Exactly.
Oh, there you go.
Kevin,
And-
Jason, myself,
And
Jeremy.
Forum, you know.
Oh, yeah, and Forum. I was in Forum.
I'm bummed I
and
didn't get to see that.
Yeah.
I was doing a show at the time.
I came on here to talk about Forum with John. So
We're talking about hair today.
Right.
Do you have a part, Victor?
No, I'm too old.
have you seen it?
Come on.
Too old? I'm 42.
You got Rusty in here.
I'm the
You're younger
oldest
than
guy in the
Rusty.
show. No, he's
Yeah,
not
I'm
younger
9
than
years
me.
older than you, Rusty, so. No.
You made a great
No, I'm
dad
not.
and principal.
Yeah,
Imagine
exactly.
Victor up there going, Achtung.
Yeah.
And we have
It's no, I will be enjoying this one from the house.
Well, thank you,
Wonderful.
Victor. It was good to talk to you, Victor.
Yes.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Vic.
good to
Thanks
see
a
you too.
lot.
Good luck with your show, and everybody come and see here because. Sorry.
No, we're still here.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, right. It just broke up a little bit. No, I hope everyone comes to see here because it'll be a lot of fun. I heard some of the rehearsals when I was there for other stuff, and it's gonna be a good show.
And if you
Cool.
don't, we're going to sue you.
That's right.
Yeah.
We have representation. And his name's
You know where to
Victor
find me.
Gallia Sr.
Thank
And
you,
Helen's
Victor.
always on the computer, so she never gets anything done.
Thank you for calling.
Thanks, Vic.
Thanks a lot, you guys.
Yep.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
I love Victor.
Wow. That was great. Just the phone just starts ringing.
Every time Victor walks into the Flint Community Players Playhouse, it's like Norm walking into Cheers.
Magic Jack did something magic because all of a sudden that was ringing through, and I was like, I had Magic Jack shut off, not shut off, but I had hung up from the previous caller. So I don't know what the hell happened.
Do
but
you guys have Magic Jack?
I don't even.
I have a BlackBerry, but I know what a Magic Jack is.
I do not know. It sounds like something we probably shouldn't be talking about on this show.
I was wondering about that. I was wondering about like about any FCC constraints.
No,
They're friends of ours. We're cool.
We're good with the FCC.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah, because they're not existent to us because they can go.
It's
you know,
internet
you know,
radio.
Yeah, it's internet. It escapes all that stuff. You can watch porn on the internet.
We could be
You know?
we could be doing the show naked right now.
Yeah.
We could.
We
If it
won't.
weren't for the camera, we could tell them that we work. It's radio
This is
is
true.
theater of the mind. No, because I was wondering because one of the highlights for me anyway at rehearsal has been every time I sing my solo early in the show, the name
Yes.
the name of the song is Sodomy. And it never gets old. Everybody's like, all right, it's time to do Sodomy.
And everybody's
All right,
like,
Everyone gathers around.
let's get together for Sodomy. All
Yeah.
right. Where are you standing for Sodomy? And it just
And at one point in the show, I'm in drag. Not during sodomy.
during hair.
Drag.
During hair. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So if there's no nudity, you can at least come see Rusty Thomas in drag.
That's right.
You know, that's worth the $18.
And let's seriously though, let's remember the show can be done with or without nudity. It doesn't matter to the show.
No.
It really
matters
doesn't
to
matter.
the audience.
Well, it might.
And
The red
actually,
hats.
I think there's actually a part perfect for Ryan.
Really.
Yes.
The Aquarian at the top of Act 2.
No, at the end of Act 1. At the very end of Act
Oh.
1, because one of our police officers can't be, due to contractual obligations, cannot be in a costume.
Oh, we could give you a walk on.
That'd be awesome.
Let me talk to the director. We'll get
You're
more
not the
free.
director? You're
I am not
6
the
parts.
director. I have 6 parts, but I am not the director. If I was the director, I'd have 10 parts.
Could I frisk people if I was the police officer?
You can frisk anybody in the audience you want, but you have to sign a release that if you get in trouble, it doesn't come back on Flint Community Players.
All right, let's go back to Flint Community Players.
Okay.
It's been around for how many seasons?
82 seasons.
82 seasons.
Yes, and I've been around for pushing 25 of them.
You're 42.
I know.
So 42 seasons you've been around for.
No.
Well,
no.
he's
I've been a part of the organization
Oh, gotcha.
for pushing 25 of them.
Gotcha. Any plans of Flint community players to move downtown?
You know, we have looked in the past at moving into the Capitol Theater. At one point, we looked at moving into Blackstone's. Unfortunately, for the Capitol, it was more of a money thing.
Sure.
And for Blackstone's, it was more of a spatial thing. If there was a space that could meet all our needs, yes, we would gladly move downtown. The problem with the Capitol Theater for us was that there's no real backstage area. We'd have
Caller.
we would have. I know,
See what
just
I
a
go
gunshot or something. Yeah. Or how about just somebody going, somebody's on the phone?
Caller.
Hello, caller.
Caller.
Hello?
Hello, you've called the Ryan Eashoo Show.
Hi, Ryan Eashoo. I'm so excited to call you. Are you on the air right now?
You are on the air with me.
Oh, wonderful.
Who's calling?
I had a question for you. It's a little off topic.
Who's calling?
But my name is Diana.
Diana, welcome to this broadcast.
Thank you. Now, this is a little off topic, but, you know, you are known as Flint's most eligible bachelor. And I was just wondering if you wanted to go out with me sometime.
Do you got a picture?
I can email it to you.
Do that. Send it to ryaneashoo@aol.com.
Do it right now, and Rusty and I will serve as his matchmakers.
That's
Actually,
right.
better yet, do you have a webcam?
You at home. I'm driving right now, but I do have a webcam, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Oh,
Wow. And then also send your picture to rjiam@yahoo.com.
Don't send it to me. I'm engaged.
Well, I just think that, you know, Ryan is such a catch. You know.
well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, send me an email.
Oh, you got it. I definitely will. That's ryaneashoo@aol.com.
That's correct.
And you can Facebook him.
Yes, look for me on Facebook, and if you want, you can
Awesome.
tweet
I
me.
saw you there, actually. I saw you on YouTube, too. You apparently used to date Michael Moore's daughter or something.
It's been rumored, yes.
Yeah, there's all kinds of rumors going around about you,
He
but
can't talk much about that because there's still a lawsuit pending.
Deny.
got it.
On the Ryan Eashoo Show, we do not talk about pending litigation, so...
Right,
But yeah,
exactly.
add me
Well,
on
I'll
Face-
definitely be sending you an email, and I hope to hear from you soon. And, you know, then hopefully on your next radio show, you can tell everyone how our date went.
That'd be
Because I'm
great.
very confident once you see my picture, you're going to want to go out with me.
Take her to hair.
Hair, yes.
Take her to hair.
I'm going to be in here, maybe.
Well, that's okay. We only need you for like 2 minutes at the end of the first act.
You're in for 2 minutes, and then you're done. Back in the green room for cookies.
Oh, wow. You could come to hair with me, Diana.
Awesome.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Sure.
I know a couple Dianas, and do I know you or no?
No, you don't.
Do you go by Dirty Diana?
I will for you, honey.
Oh, wow.
I know that song.
Do you have a sister?
Yeah.
I do.
Do you have a sister with low standards?
Well, I don't know. I might be able to, you know, get her to come along and be my wing girl anyway if I'm
Your
going out
wing
with
girl.
Ryan, so you never know.
Actually, I could be the police officer, and are you guys looking for a fluffer in hair?
I'm engaged. That's what
I'm engaged.
I default to that. I'm engaged.
I've been trying to keep
Well, you're not
I've been
married
trying
yet,
to keep my
though.
part of this
You haven't
clean,
just
and I don't know
about.
where to go now.
No, you know, Diana, if you were the first person to tell me, well, you're not married yet, I'd be surprised, but you're not.
He's only been engaged for 4 years, so...
Yeah, exactly. She's really just kind of going, the only reason I'm still engaged to him is he might have money someday.
And she gets free tickets to
Pretty much.
Yeah.
community players. Well, Diana, thanks for calling into the show, and I'll look for your email.
No problem. I'm thoroughly excited to meet Ryan.
Wonderful.
It'll be a night he'll never forget.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it'll give him something more interesting. No, just kidding. He always talks about interesting subjects.
Oh,
He'll-
so Carl and I
he'll
are
have
not
something
interested.
New to talk about. No, Ryan is interesting.
Okay, we gotta go now, Diana. Bye. Sorry.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Is this the way your show goes all the time?
It is.
Just
You haven't tuned
random
in
women-
before?
Well, I don't always get to, but I have seen a couple of the episodes. I just don't remember anybody propositioning you on the air before.
It happens every show.
John, I'm going to kill you if you don't fix that.
Ow. My ears are like ringing.
It hurts.
No pun intended.
Hello?
Hello, you're called the Ryan Eashoo Show?
Oh, cool. My name is John. Like the other caller, this might be a little off topic, and I'm not going to ask for a date. I'm just, I just like to set one thing straight. My girlfriend and I, sometimes we get a little, intimate. And I talked to my buddy sometimes about what we do, without her knowing. She doesn't watch this show. Anyway, sometimes she plays around with my, raisin hole. And some of the guys tell me that that's just gay.
Okay, then.
Wow.
You severely underestimated how off topic that was. It wasn't a little off topic.
That was way off topic.
How do we respond to that?
All I can say is, dude, you need therapy. And we're calling AT&T to turn off your phone because we have caller ID. And
couldn't they contact what's that place that does free pregnancies and testing and
Planned Parenthood?
Planned Parenthood. Please contact Planned Parenthood.
I built some puppets for Planned Parenthood once. They asked for a bunch of kids, a dog, and an alien.
Really?
And we were like, what the hell kind of shows are you people going to do over there with these puppets? What kind of parenthood are you planning?
It's about sperm donation. That's where the alien comes in.
Oh, that's right.
You never know what you're going to run into in the Ryan Eashoo Show.
No, I just I'd like to
time.
tell John though, it's not gay unless it's a guy and B you make eye contact.
So if the lights are out, you're okay.
I apologize for that, by the way. I should have probably cut that out sooner. I didn't know where he was going to go with that, and I certainly didn't expect that.
You know what? He got about 2 words in, and I went, "This is going to go south real fast."
After the 6th,
That was a bad choice of words, by the way. It goes.
we have an email from Tara in Fenton, and she says, "What is a raisin hole?"
It's the same thing as a brown eye.
Yep.
Okay. Well, moving right along, we're gonna wrap this up here.
Yes, please.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming on the show.
Flint Community Players, November 12th through the 22nd, Hair at Bauer Theater. Call 237-7333.
I'm sorry. You can also get tickets at thewhiting.com or flintcommunityplayers.com.
And you can go to theryaneeshooshow.com where they're double the price, but...
Yeah, that's right. And if you want to date Ryan, it's ryaneeshoo at AOL.com.
Thanks, Rusty. I'm going to have to fight people off. I'm engaged. That's a good one. I never thought about it. I'm engaged.
You can also... You know what? Take that ring you're wearing,
and move it.
Put it on that hand, and you'll get... People will think you're engaged or married, and the girls still won't care.
Nope. They actually... I have this, and I get it all the time. Another thing you can try, it's a bit dicier, is I'm gay.
There you go.
You can go with I'm gay. I've gone with I'm gay.
I'm engaged, and I'm gay.
until that last John guy comes up to you and he goes, "You're gay." And then you go, "Except for you."
Don't turn off the lights.
Christmas came early for John.
Well, good for him. He wanted advice. I just feel bad that we cut him off.
It's just a crappy phone system.
He's probably
that we have
somebody
there.
out there that's calling in to get help.
That's right.
To want to talk about this. And now we just cut him off,
He's some young teenage guy that's probably sitting home now cutting himself because our phone line cut him off. And he's got a razor blade now just going, "They won't talk to me."
And you know what else I found on the show is a lot of times when people say girlfriend, they mean mom. So
I really expected him to go, "Hey, don't talk to my mom, Diane, like that."
And scene.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap this show up for today. I appreciate everyone listening. Thanks to Rusty Thomas and Carl Mizell. And I also want to thank Chuck Dodge and the producers, John Wilson, Steve Myers, my choreographer, my my hairdresser, the person that did my makeup, everybody, thank you very much. Until next week, we'll see you.